$800,000 in North County, San Diego. That number means something completely different depending on where you are driving, from the water or to the water. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what $800,000 gets you in inland San Diego versus on the coast in North County. So if you are relocating, upsizing, or try to figure out where your budget actually fits, you can have a real picture before you start touring homes. Let's start with the coast because that's where most people want to be. That's the dream, right? Like, I'm going to get to the coast. I'm going to live at the coast. It's going to be amazing. If you're looking in Encinitas, your $800,000 budget is going to be a real challenge for a detached single family home. The median sale price in Encinitas right now is sitting around $1.7 million. That price per square foot is roughly $920. So at $800,000, you're most likely looking at a condo or a smaller townhome, which could be great because you're living by the beach, right? Encinitas is one of the most constrained markets in all of North County. The inventory is tight, demand from locals and out-of-state buyers is consistent, and the prices reflect that. If Encinitas is where you want to be, $800,000 is a starting conversation, not necessarily a comfortable one. All right, let's go to Carlsbad, a little more accessible, but not by as much as people expect. The median price in Carlsbad is around $1.4 million right now, with a price per square foot of about $728, a little bit better. At $800,000, you can find a 2 or 3 bedroom condo or townhome in communities like Calaveras Hills or La Costa. Solid neighborhoods, good schools close to the beach. What you're not getting at that price is that detached single family home with a yard. Those are pushing well above $1.2 million in most of Carlsbad. All right, now Oceanside, things start to get a little more interesting. Median home price is around $875 to $900. That means $800 is just below the median, which is actually workable. You're not swimming against the current the way you are in Carlsbad or Encinitas. And at $800K in Oceanside, you could find a 3-bedroom detached home, tiny, small, in neighborhoods like, I don't know, Ivy Ranch, more towards the 76. You want not on the sand, but you're just a short drive, maybe 3 miles from the beach and the pier. For buyers priced out of Carlsbad and Encinitas, Oceanside has become one of the most compelling values in North County. All right, we're going to start moving inland. And this is where $800,000 becomes a completely different conversation. We are going to go to San Marcos. The median home price here is right around $800,000 to $830,000, which means your budget puts you right at the heart of the market. Now, we're not fighting for scraps at the bottom. In San Marcos, you could get a pretty good house for $800,000, maybe $850,000. Communities like Santa Fe Hills, maybe a few in San Alejo, Discovery Lake. So you're getting significantly more square footage, maybe 1,800. You're going to get a yard. And the trade-off is you are 20 to 30 minutes from the beach. But the schools here are great and the community is wonderful. It's where my kids went to school and grew up. So Vista is also between Oceanside and San Marcos. It's even more compelling, but this is a place if you want to go, if you want space, like country living a little bit, right? So north of the 78, you're going to be looking around 650 some places. So you could get a good house. Maybe some have a potential ADU, but you are not living in a neighborhood. If you want a neighborhood, go to Shadow Ridge. Shadow Ridge, you'll be able to find a great house for $800, $850, okay? Vista gets overlooked all the time because it doesn't have the brand recognition of Carlsbad or Encinitas or even how San Marcos is getting. But if buyers are willing to trade the zip code for the square footage, they're consistently getting more home and the weather is amazing there. You don't have the coastal fog, but you don't get the heat, okay? So these are the main communities we're talking about today. In Encinitas, $800,000 is going to get you a condo, maybe a small townhome, definitely competitive when you're making offers. Carlsbad, townhome, condos, solid schools, well, not solid schools, but no yard and no single family detached. Oceanside, maybe a very tiny detached home. San Marcos, yes, possible, but probably closer to $850,000. And Vista's probably your best price point and your option for an $800,000 price point. Now, none of these are the wrong answer. It just depends on your lifestyle. What matters to you most? Proximity to the water, schools, commute, square footage. Backyards, long-term upside. That's a conversation worth having before you start touring homes, not after. So when you're ready to walk through where your budget fits and what your lifestyle looks like, let's have a chat. There's a link below. There's absolutely no pressure, no pitch, just getting to know each other so I can help you find the best area and the best home for your budget. Please like and subscribe. It helps me grow and reach more people just like you. I put out new videos every week, and I'd love to see you back on here. Thanks again, and I'll see you on the next one.